Oh my god, I always forget to do that. I always forget to unmute my mic when we start. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hi, TLM Gaming. I'm gonna repeat everything that I just said, TLM and Swag. Uh, Luke Inspire, is that what this is? Analog Horror, or was it the channel that I pulled up last time? TLM Gaming, no, it's not your mic. I'm just a complete dumbass who's drinking vodka and orange juice, and I completely forgot to unmute my mic. I was about to say something about that. Yeah. This is like this is only my second live stream on YouTube. I don't live stream very often. Um, so when I do, I always fuck it up in one way or another. Um, it's just Luke Inspire. Is it the one with Gumball and Benson from regular show? This one here. Hi, God Clusterfuck. Or is it the YouTube Trojan archival? This one looks a bit creepy. Sounds nutritious and something that will help you through. Continue to drink that drink. I'm proud of you tonight. Oh, thank you. It's Pinnacle whipped cream, vodka, and orange juice. If it's only like a 6-minute video, or is it the Amazing World of Gumball one that you're talking about? If it's just this one, I might check that out near the end of the stream, because I don't have to work tomorrow for once. Most of them are creepy as hell. Yeah, that's the thing with these kind of channels. Oh, so this was the one that popped up when I typed in analog horror. Oh, I don't like that one. Yeah, I'll definitely check out a couple of these. Are they on the fucking iCarly set in the background? That's what that looks like. Wait, what am I talking about? You're healthier than all of us out here tonight. I don't know about healthier. It's a good question. Remember having some water too? I do have about 3 bottles of water, and then I have a regular water bottle that I've just been refilling all day. So. But no, what I was saying was we can probably check a couple of these out at the end of the stream. I have a game plan for tonight. We are going to kind of dive into some... Where the heck did it go? That wasn't one of them. Where'd it go? I had the whole friggin' playlist on here. Oh, crap. What's the channel called? Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to do the second video of the Incomplete People. It's a follow-up to the one that we watched our last stream a couple days ago. Brand new. Just came out yesterday, I think. And then we are going to check out... what is it called? I literally just had it pulled up a few minutes ago. What is it? The nuclear... If I could type, that would be great. Hold on, I had it written down somewhere. It's probably in my bag. Aha! Here we go. This is where it was in my watch later. So this one, we have this one called Nuclear Nightmare. That's the name of it. iCarly is one of the greatest programs ever created in the history of man. Barney's Big Surprise took me time. Yeah. Will you be catching up on Dreams of an Insomniac? Not this stream. Probably my next stream. This one I was kind of doing some exploring today on my break at work, and I found some really niche analog horror things that I haven't checked out yet, but they're fairly new and very small. And one of the goals that I set for myself when I made this channel was to check out other small series. So, like, I say small, and then this number exists. But, like, this creator has, roughly around the same amount of subs that I have, so we always got to support each other. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pull them all up on a tab so I don't lose them. See that video on Lacy Games. You should definitely give it a watch. Yeah, Minaxa going back over a lot of his other things, like his Lacy videos, or like his Midwest Angelica one that he's redoing. Those are like my my addiction, to be honest with you. And then the second one was the Oregon Anomaly. Was one that I've had in my little black book of projects for a long time now. And it's fairly short, so we'll do that one. And then obviously you guys all saw I think I mentioned it already, the Vintage 8 Incomplete People. Yeah, this one here. So what we'll do is we'll probably start off with this one. We'll start off with the Incomplete People, and then we will jump into Oregon Anomaly, and kind of just move through to Nuclear Nightmare. Looks like this channel, Krusty Lobster, has quite a few projects going on, but I'm just mainly going to focus on this one for tonight. And I don't work tomorrow, which means we can be up a bit later, and I can drink my alcohol without, worrying about having to go into work tomorrow. Alright. So I guess, without further ado, also, this time I've turned down the baby monitors, so it won't be as noticeable. And I'm actually streaming with the lights on because I'm drinking, and I don't like being paranoid while I drink. So, better safe than sorry. Alright, so Incomplete People. We'll unmute that. Maybe if shit ever loads. Ooh, we actually got like a nice intro for... Get the fuck out of here. No, don't allow ads. Get the fuck out of here. This is a nice opening for Vintage 8. I don't know if they've done this before, but looks good. These are all really good. Like, even just these simple little character things. Here, we'll do this.
After my video on the Incomplete People, I started receiving emails from a few of my subscribers claiming they too have seen an incomplete person. I have to admit that I found a few of them very creepy. I compiled the top 8 into this video and will let you be the judge on whether they are real or not. Email 1, The Shredded Man. After watching your video, I started seeing an incomplete person. I took a picture, but of course no one else can see it.
Also, I'm just gonna make the statement right now. I don't know what happened last stream, but last stream got copyright claimed because the video from the incomplete people, the audio background music from that got claimed, even though I was specifically talking over it. So I don't know what happened there. I'm kind of fighting that right now. But if this one gets claimed too because of this video, I'm gonna go insane. I absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let people use your stuff if they're transforming it. Which commentary counts as transformative? So just don't be a jerk with copyright.
Maybe you can. He looked like he was ran through a paper shredder, but there was no blood, just gaps in his body. I don't know how he moved around or didn't collapse into a pile of flesh. Please help me. I'm scared to think what would happen if this thing got me. Email 2. A head with 2 arms.
Not gonna lie, this is my favorite of the silhouettes that we saw in the last video, just the head with 2 arms. It's always just super funny to think of. Are the... Sorry, the little heart icon are the bane of everyone. Yeah, they kind of are. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, unfortunately. But no, just the idea of, like, a head walking around on 2 arms, kind of like a... I forget the word for it. It's like the backwards elbow style of legs. I've always just called it, like, chicken style. But this is, like, the funniest looking one to me.
God, does anyone else see that thing in the picture? It's a head with 2 arms growing out of its ears. Please, someone tell me that I'm not crazy. I see this thing everywhere. It chases me every time I leave the house. And it's so damn fast. Please, any advice would be appreciated.
Okay. This is automatically unsettling because there's a baby crib. But it's also really, really funny to picture just a head with 2 arms growing out of its ears sprinting at full speed. Just everywhere you go. I don't know why that image is so funny to me, but it was immediately, you know, balanced out by the crib being there. Especially with what looks like somebody in the crib. I hate that.
Email 3. A head with legs. I've seen this thing my entire life. I make 22 this year. Only I can see it. When I was a kid, my parents said it was my imaginary friend. I call it Jimmy the Head because it's a head with legs. The head looks normal, like a guy in his 40s. It's never tried to hurt me, but always follows me around. Everywhere I go, I see it. I thought it was harmless. Now, after watching your video, I'm scared to think that it might one day try to attack me or something. Do you think it's waiting for me to get older? To be the same age as the head?
So that one is a little different. When they were first presented to us, they were kind of told in that PowerPoint story portion in the last video that it was basically like, if you see this thing, you're doomed. But this guy says he's been seeing it like his entire life since he was a child, to the point where people thought it was like an imaginary friend. And it hasn't tried to hurt him. So he might have a point there with just waiting until it's the same age. Because I don't think that anything about age was mentioned in the last one, other than, like, most of the people who went missing were, like, college students or college campus members. Also, look at this guy just chilling in the background.
Email 4. The Divided Woman.
Badass name.
I was eating lunch in my school's cafeteria and saw this horribly disfigured woman crawl in. I was surprised no one else saw it. How could anyone not? She was missing half of her body. It was like she was split down the middle. I asked a friend about it, but when I tried to point it out, it was gone. I was hoping I'd never see it again, but there it is, waiting for me in front of my apartment.
So this one, I don't necessarily see the person, but like I see this. Is this just because of the, like, you can kind of see like the lighter bricks and stuff? This is the whole premise of this series, isn't it? Like seeing things that aren't necessarily there. Like this looks like a doorway. Like a couple things here look like they were supposed to be, like with the lighter bricks. That's the whole premise of this series, and now it's got me like all mind fucked.
I woke up and found this man with a large hole where his face should be. You could see his brain, his tongue, his teeth, everything. It scared the shit out of me. I screamed, my mom rushed into my bedroom, but she didn't see it. She thought I was playing a prank. When I went to catch the bus, I saw it again, staring.
Oh shit, Oregon Anomaly is actually here. Hey, we're actually gonna check out your stuff here in a little bit, if you want to stick around. I was kind of excited to see what you've made. I wrote your name or your channel down in a list, which is actually downstairs. I wrote it down like maybe 6 months ago because I wanted to check out your channel, and I just never got around to it till tonight.
At me. What should I do? Any advice would be appreciated.
Which one was this? This was the hole in the head, right? Sorry, I just got distracted. Yeah, it's the hole in the head. So I know I keep pausing it, and I'm doing that for the sake of the copyright, just in case I get flagged again. But this is actually really strange, a lot of these, because a lot of the creatures in the last video ended up stealing the parts from their victims that they themselves were missing. So, like, what does that mean for, like, the person that said they see the head with legs? Is it just gonna, like, steal their body or chop off their head and legs? Or is it going to, like, I don't know, like, assimilate them in that sort of way? Or what does it mean for the person who saw the head with arms growing out of its ears? Like, what the hell is that gonna steal? So excited saw the picture in the thumbnail. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I tried to feature all three of the series we're gonna watch tonight in the thumbnail. I'm actually quite curious to see yours. I've had thoughts about it for a little while, and I really want to actually watch it and go through it.
Email 6. The Headless Woman. Do you see the woman with no head here? Your videos cursed us all. Do I have to worry about this monster hunting me down and taking my head? I don't want that because it's my only one after all.
Oh, I skipped forward too much. Where'd it go? There we go. Only point of comedy. Like, the last video wasn't super duper scary. It was just, like, telling information. But the narrator kind of had, like, this whimsical feeling about him. This is just, like, straight up comedy. Like, oh, it's my only one after all.
I have to worry about this monster hunting me down and taking my head? I don't want that because it's my only one after all. Is there a way to stop this thing? Can you hurt them or something?
No. All of these I'm also noticing, like, in the last video, some of the pictures, like, you could tell that they were, that they had effects on them for the video itself, but, like, all of these just seem to be, like, random pictures.
The Crawler. I was picking up some groceries when I noticed this bisected man crawling after me. All of its guts and shit were hanging out. It was hella gross and almost made me sick. I got out of there as soon as I could, but I'm worried I'll see it again. What have you done to us, Vintage?
Also, do these things move at, like, a specific speed? Like, this crawling thing, is it like the thing in It Follows, where it can never run, it can never chase, it can only, like, walk or crawl or do whatever of the shape that it takes? Because if so, I feel like this one's pretty safe. Just, like, jump over it and run away. Or fly somewhere.
And finally, email 8. I found this one to be the most uncomfortable to read. I've been seeing these things since I turned 18. My dad saw them too, just like his dad before him. I thought they were a family curse, but it's a relief to hear that others have seen them too. There's only one way to save yourself from one of these things. You give what it wants by taking it from someone else. If it's missing a head, it needs a head, hands, feet, and so on. Sometimes what they are missing is harder to please. If you have a strong stomach, you'll figure it out. It was 2 months after my birthday.
So basically, it kind of is the premise from It Follows: is you give it to somebody else, or you murder somebody else in this case and give them their body parts. So that's pretty neat. I like the twist on that idea. Just pass it on to somebody else, or sacrifice somebody else in this case and give it to them, and then that, I guess, makes them go away maybe.
When the first one found me, it was hollow in the center. My dad helped me find someone to take my place. I don't know how he got him, and he never offered to tell me. But he did give me 2 pieces of advice. One, you have to do the killing, or the one following you won't take it. Second, choose someone that deserves it. It's easier to live with. The second one I came across was missing its left arm, right leg, left side of its torso, and 3/4 of its face. I was 29 when this one showed up. Just married. Dad and I drove several states over to find my replacement. The guy beat his wife and kids. Nasty guy. He never did anyone much good until he met us. My dad...
They sound like fractured souls looking for the things that makes them whole. Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I got last video. Is like they need to be pieced back together in order to like pass on or disappear or whatever the case may be. So I like this idea though of taking people that deserve it and kind of like using them as your substitute. That way to like help you clear your, I don't know, get them to stop following you. But it seems like there's just a multitude that will latch onto you and you just have to keep constantly doing it.
and I helped each other out until his 70s. When the last one came, he asked me to let it have him. I found him with a hole in his chest a few days later. I was 32 when I came across this one. It was the first one to find me since I lost my dad. Horrible looking thing. It had no face. You could see the...
Considering the contortions we've seen the other ones have, I feel like having no face is just like, I don't know, like the bare minimum for these things. Like we saw one that had arms growing out of its ears and like chasing after people. I feel like having no face does not make it like horrible looking. I mean, it's probably still horrible looking, but like compared to the others, I feel like this one's kind of standard, I guess.
the muscle and ligaments that are normally underneath the skin. I found my replacement closer to home this time. He was a drug dealer, peddled poison to minors. He's another one no one's going to miss. But I will always remember how much he screamed when I removed his face. The last one wasn't mine. This was my son's.
All right. Give me just a second. I might have to check on my daughter. Uh, she's starting to fuss a little bit. So give me just a second here. Alright, we're back. I might just have to be a little bit quieter. And, actually, before we get started, let me turn down the baby monitor again. There we go, that's much better. Got jump scared by an ad. Dude, that happens to me all the time. Literally, I'll be watching a video as I'm going to bed, and all of a sudden, somebody will just start talking to me about, like, some sort of online college, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I didn't know you had a child. I actually have three. I have two boys, 4 and 2, and then I have my daughter who is 9 months this month. Thought the crying was coming from inside the video. No, it's through the baby monitor in the back of my bedroom. This is M. Yippee. Very yippee indeed. Alright, let's get back to it. This one was the one that followed his son around.
He's just turned 18 and the curse has found him like it found us. Poor fellow. This one had no midsection. It held itself up by walking on its legs like stilts. My son had a hard time with the bone saw, but he got through it. I'm proud of him. Thankfully, his sister doesn't see these things. At least one of my children will hopefully have a normal life.
What does his wife think of this? That's my question.
If you do see one, and you decide to save yourself, chances are you will see another one. If you can't handle saving yourself, then I suggest you get your affairs in order. That's my best advice to you. And that was the top 8 scariest incomplete people sent to me by my subscribers. Have you seen a scarier incomplete person? Then email me at doyouseeincompletepeople@gmail.com. Scariest ones might make it into a future video. Remember, every email needs to grant me permission to use it and how you would like to be credited.
Chat, should we subject one? Or submit one? I'm really tempted to submit one. I can just take a picture of the corner of my bedroom right now. I'm 100% debating on it. Actually, you know what? Let me open a new... Let me open a new tab here. I'll just... Yeah, because I think I'm actually going to do it here. Give me just one moment. Gmail. Who was the two? Is do you see incomplete people, right? Yeah, do you see incomplete people? I swear to God, if sending this email actually gets me fucked over, good for Vintage 8 for going the extra mile and actually murdering me in my sleep or something. I'm trying to think of a good name for it. What would I call one? Um, we'll do the worm, I guess. Or the crawler. Thinking a human head with an arm growing out of its mouth, crawling its way towards whoever. Like jaw just agape with a full human arm coming out of its mouth. Because, like, if you can have, like, arms growing out of the ears of a head or something, you can surely have, like, an arm sticking out of the mouth and, like, crawling its way towards you, like, clawing at the floor, right? Let's see here. This one, since I moved to a new state about... Jesus Christ, that thunder just scared the shit out of me. Holy shit, that actually made me jump. Sorry about that, I just bumped my headphones on the microphone. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Okay. Four years ago. I'll read it to you guys once I actually finish typing it out, because I am going to send this over, I think. Holy shit, it's like fucking War of the Worlds sounding out there. Jesus Christ. I guess I picked a good night to do a horror stream, huh? Oh, Anna, it's okay, baby. You're alright, Anna. Anna just came over and started hiding under my desk. You're alright, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's just loud. Afraid for my children. All right, now I actually have to go take a picture. I have the thing written. The arm could also be attached to like where the. Can you shut the fuck up, Thunder, for like 10 seconds while I talk? Jesus Christ. The arm could also be attached to where the neck should be. I was thinking about that, but I also feel like it would be more, probably the wrong word for it, but like more metal if you just have like this wide open human jaw and just the arm growing out of it while the neck is like on the floor, like just trailing. I don't know if it would be blood or if these things even like leave behind residue when they pull themselves across wherever. But give me like 2 seconds and I will take a picture of my hallway and then I will send the email. Junji Ito shit? Yeah, pretty much. Well, at least thank you for waiting until I was done talking. Whatever the fuck is setting off the thunder. Oh yeah, now I have to go and edit it, right? Anna, baby, you're okay. You're alright. I know it's just loud. It's really cool that they actually like set up like a whole email for this and everything. Save. Alright, cool. So let me go ahead and get this all squared away. I'm just going to have an email from myself to myself labeled as V8 with a picture of my hallway. There we go. Okay, cool. So let me pull up the... Anna, you don't have to bump the desk, baby. You're all right. It's okay. Every time I email... I said that really weird. Every time I email myself something, it always comes up as like, uh-oh, this looks untrustworthy. Like, don't fucking worry about it. I know where it came from. It came from me. Let's see. Downloads. Here we go. And okay, so what I typed was I called it the crawler. And I said, I've seen this one since I moved to a new state about 4 years ago after I bought my new house. Thankfully, it seems to keep its distance, but every night I can hear it dragging itself across the carpeted floors of the hallway outside my room. I'm constantly afraid for my children since their bedrooms are also along the same hallway. I don't want to do such unspeakable acts, but if it will save my family and I from this torture, then so be it. And I should probably pull up the actual picture, right? Here, I'll show you guys the picture that I took. Maybe if it'll load. I think it just started downpouring outside. So, this is the picture that I took, like, while I was streaming. Put it right here. I'm gonna send that shit in. And send. Alright, cool. Maybe we'll get featured in the next Vintage 8 video. That'd be neat. Alright. Oh, shit. I didn't put how I'd like to be credited. Fuck. Why is it always... I always forget something when I try to participate in shit like this. Let's... I'll just make a response to it, I guess, and just put astronaut. Sent. God damn it. Why does it do that? Okay. There, done. I just sent another email just saying astronaut, age 28, and called it good. All right. Maybe there's something in the last 20 seconds.
incompletepeople@gmail.com. Scariest ones might make it into a future video. Remember, every email needs to grant me permission to use it and how you would like to be credited.
I don't know. I probably forgot something else in there. It's fine. It's fine. That was good, though. I like that. How many people are watching? 4 people are watching. That's very cool. No, I am very much enjoying this Incomplete People series. I think it has a lot of really cool potential. It's a wicked cool concept. So, I'm looking forward to more. Maybe they'll upload another one tomorrow. Okay. What did I say was next? 12 minutes. I don't want anything to do with FNAF VHS right now. Oregon Anomaly was next. So this one's the shorter of the two. And I think Oregon was here earlier. So maybe they will enjoy my take on their series. How long is this? It's like 3.5, 5, 6.5, roughly. 9, 12 and 3/4. Yeah, it's like 15, 16 minutes long. Hey, we can do that. I'm here until... Okay, cool. Oregon Anomaly is here. Sweet. I'm here until... What time is it now? 11:30. I'm here until probably about 1 o'clock anyways, because the Nuclear Nightmare one is a pretty long series too. Alright, Oregon Anomaly. Blow me away. Oh, I didn't even realize my video was muted for some reason.
And they came in the store here, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and they were just shaking as white as a ghost. And they felt sure they seen the monster. But I don't know, you know.
First and foremost, shout out to you, Oregon Anomaly, for having live action footage and just actual film of people. You don't see that a lot in analog horror. It's very mainly just like pictures of them with their audio behind them and just a label that says who they are. It's very rare that you see live action stuff. I feel like. Or like live action interviews.
And then there were some hunters that I heard that seen them in the swamplands, but I didn't hear too much of that story. And that's about it.
How long ago were both of these incidents?
Probably about 3 years ago, 3 or 4. I don't know exactly which one.
So you tell me personally, do you believe there's a creature?
I think there might be something out there. Really cool.
August 23rd, 1995. Month before my parents got married. My word endures. I paused that at the wrong time to try and read it. I don't know what that looks like. Created by Finite Infinity, co-directed by Multi-Eye Kitten. Oh, it's just, okay. I'm literally reading into everything like it's supposed to be like, oh, what's this frame? Oh, what's that frame? Because Gooby has just trained me to do that. Like, the Gooby video that I was trying to work on has just trained my eye to go frame by frame for literally every piece of text. And now it's kind of a nuisance. I like this symbol, though. It's like a do not enter sign or do not look. Keep seeing these. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. Looks neat though. This looks like an airplane. This little piece here.
Asmodeus, king of demons, we have found you a fitting host. The body of late Jeffrey Hartwish, encased in a mascot costume. This outfit, while flashy, will allow you to blend in more easily among members of society, and the flashiness will help lure in potential prey. This seems to meet your expectations, Asmodeus, so we call upon you.
I always knew Jack from Jack in the Box was a demon. I hate that it moves. I hate that. Okay. Anyways.
Welcome back, King Asmodeus.
Okay, so that was cool. I hate the fact that the face moved. And, like, clearly there was some, like, weird pictures or hieroglyphics or something on the side. Was it 23 cultists were found mutilated in the Babylonian church? Our heavenly bodies. Episode 2. Strong start. Especially with the face. That thing, like, actually kind of creeped me out for a minute. Although I kind of should have expected it, given, like, your profile picture. Just this thing. Alright, episode 2. Our Heavenly Bodies. As soon as the ads pass. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I hate that they put a fucking timer here. This is absurd. YouTube, get your shit together. This tape contains classified information. The unauthorized reproduction of this viewing of this tape will result in severe punishment. Lincoln City Department of Energy. I also like how it's just a penny. FI. I don't know what FI means yet. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Finite energy. I told you we'd figure it out what it meant. Wow. I've literally only had 2 of these fucking drinks, and I already think that's enough for tonight. Finite Infinity National Laboratories. Finite Infinity is what that stood for. Photographs of late father Jeffrey Hartworth was found at a grisly crime scene last Sunday. "23 cultists were found mutilated in the Babylonian church. The following photos were taken at the scene." Am I gonna get censored for this? Like, does it go that hard with, like, the gore and shit? Or is it just... Okay, good. Not a fan of the long pauses between, just because it makes me uneasy. Image enhanced. A closer look at the black square. Oh, ew. Gross. Oh, it's Asmodeus. Okay, cool. Stop staring at me, you bitch. Okay, that was cool. So, Asmodeus was involved in the onslaught of a cult, basically. Right? I say onslaught. It's more like the massacre of a cult. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I don't really... So, something to do with Asmodeus. Also, another thing that I have to mention, we heard... Hold the fuck up. We heard, the demons just straight up speaking in the first video. Just being like, yo, here's a mascot costume we found for you. Use it well, my king. Like, we were straight up told, like, hey, by the way, this mascot, it's not some monster that you have no idea about. It's literally one of... Right? Asmodeus was like one of the princes of hell, right? Or one of the knights of hell. I don't know, something like that. But we were straight up told, like, hey, by the way, this face is Asmodeus. Which a lot of analog horrors nowadays are just focused so much on, like, the mystery and the intrigue and the what's happening, who is it, who done it type thing. Whereas this is just straight up like, hey, by the way, demons. Lincoln City Police Department. Forensic report as per request. Detective Mason Stone has compiled all the findings thus far relating to the Babylon case. And that was from last video. The Babylonian Church. James Ratson, leader of the Babylonian cult. Also, Organ Anomaly, if I'm, like, making just assumptions and shit, just feel free to correct me or yell at me if you're still here in the chat. Oh. It's coming from, like, his possible conspiration or association with the murders is currently being investigated. His body was the only out of the cultists that was not found or identified. We have reason to believe that Ratson is alive. Okay. Is this supposed to be Asmodeus? Making assumptions is half the fun. Yeah, you're very right. He will pay. I'm all for getting revenge on cult leaders. They're kind of shitty people, if I'm being honest. Killer music, though. I'm digging this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the bathtub imagery and the tempo of the music just had me singing that song from Sesame Street. What is it? Rubber Ducky, you're the one. I don't know why, that just immediately popped in my head, but let's keep going. Oh, that said something. Mason Stone. We heard about that, right? Oh, why the fuck can't I remember? I'm only like 2.5 videos in. Mason Stone was mentioned already. Pharmacy. Alder something or other. Christine Stone. Five. 16th, 17th, 18th. Listen to my voice after the tone I'll miss you. I guess I'll reap what I sow. Cross. I never knew I'd get this low, but please, oh please, I just want you to know that you're pretty face. Detective's wife murdered, among others, in mass cult death. Grisly scene was found Sunday morning as investigators found the remains of 23 people inside the Babylonian church. Police refused to give any victims' names or information regarding the scene, but Detective Mason Stone, Mason Stone, we saw that name already, has come forward to state that one of the victims involved was his wife, Christine Stone. Wife of Detective Stone, okay. So why was she the bigger thing that was in the shower? She was like a big vase, while his name was just secondary on a shampoo bottle. Excuse me. Another name, Billy Storin of the Oregon Watch. Well, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that face. I think it's the nose. The nose is kind of offsetting. Alright, cool. So his wife died. The detective in charge of this whole case, his wife died. She was part of the murders that was done by Asmodeus. So it kind of gives like a... excuse me. Kind of gives like a, a reason for our main... I don't know if he's going to be our main character, but I guess we'll find out. Get out of here. Anomaly 4, Auto Diary, Part 1.
Mason stone. My therapist told me.
Nice sketch work. I always like it when artists include their own work in their analog horror stuff, like their own sketches and stuff like that. Part of the reason why I was all right with urban spook for a little bit, until they kind of went off the deep end, but
That spreading my feelings out on a tape would work. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a writer, so this is a little easier for me. She's been dead for a while now.
so this is after the massacre.
It's just enough for me to kind of sit and understand it. When I got the news, I didn't really cry. I felt kind of compelled not to, but it's definitely starting to hit me now. I've had thick skin for a long time. This has shaken me to my core, though. I've just been sitting, taking my pills, watching TV and rotting. It gets harder every day. I'm gonna have a microwaved meal for dinner.
Same.
I will hopefully be getting to sleep around 8, if I'm lucky.
And audio log number 1. Okay, so he's like kind of coping with the death of his wife. Kind of, sort of.
If you don't come see me today, I can't save you any money.
I'm sorry, who was that? I never trust a man who says he can save me money. Unless it's like, I don't know, somebody who's not Thomason. I can't read what this says. Organ Watch 6, special report.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, that's the
Please be assured
Ratson.
your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
I gotta rewind it for a second. I just turned down my headphones all the way trying to turn them up. Alright. Hi, Asmodeus. Nothing beside remains. Look on my works. Yeah, we saw your works already.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hold on, I didn't get a second. Holy shit, I'm yawning. I didn't get any chance to read that. The station is currently experiencing technical difficulties. The previous person shown on our report is not missing. Do not attempt to search for them. That's weird.
To bring you this important
Yeah, folks, welcome to Mary's Magical Museum. We've got the best pizza in town.
Yo, Asmodeus is the pizza boy.
Classic pepperoni to our special meat lover supreme.
Classic pepperoni.
Our garlic nuts.
Classic pepperoni. Garlic knots.
They're so good they'll make you want to slap your mama.
I don't know why that line is so funny to me. That just it caught me way off guard for a second. Tastes so good, they'll make you want to slap your mom.
Actually do that, okay? So come on down, grab a slice, crack open a soda pop, and thank you for choosing Mary's.
Mary's Magical Museum. Learning, food, and fun. And that's the mascot that Asmodeus is, yeah. Okay, Asmodeus, excellent salesman. 100% would buy a car from that demon. Is this really the next one? Broadcast interruption? My light is flickering. I hope I'm not being haunted. If I die on stream, you know what happened. Is this really the last one? Did we really go through all of them already? Holy shit, we did. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Okay, broadcast interruption. Here we go. Flashing lights, loud noises. Okay, I'm turning my headphones down for this then. I like how each title card is, like, distinctively different from the next. Okay, I didn't hear a single word of that. Okay, one soul remains. Anna, did you really just let one rip? Did you really just let one rip right underneath me? Dog, you stink. Jesus Christ. I was trying to listen to Asmodeus. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. And all of a sudden I just hear... And now it reeks. Good Lord, Anna. I think it stopped thunder showering out. Now let's go back to sleep. The series is very goated. Yes, absolutely. Like, I really enjoy this a lot more than... No offense, Oregon Anomaly, but usually when you see, like, an analog horror that's, like, really low in views or doesn't have a whole lot of videos to it, you don't expect a whole lot because you think it's, like, just starting to build up. But, like, this builds up quick and it keeps you, you know, kind of engaged the whole way. And it's got, like, that nice sense of humor. I'm not gonna lie, from a distance, I thought this was like a horse person, like a centaur, because he had his hands like that. But we're throwing TVs off of train tracks.
The Babylonian scripture has been released by local police, which includes...
Kill my family because Asmodeus told you to. Did he give you a piece of pizza at least? Thank you. No, he didn't. You're very welcome, Oregon Anomaly.
A sacrifice for the demon Asmodeus, a character from the Lesser Key of Solomon.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to, like, listen and read chat at the same time, so I'm like...
Includes a prophetic graphic description of sacrifice for the demon Asmodeus, a character from the Lesser Key of Solomon.
Is that what this symbol is from? The one that we saw in, like, video 1. Is this from the Lesser Key of Solomon? I've never read it. I heard about it growing up in church. I heard about it recently again in some of Wendigoon's videos. Is that what this is? I've never seen this, so I just kind of assumed it was either made up or some sort of thing. Satanic? Question mark? Hungry Man! Dude, Hungry Man is so good. I'm just gonna straight up say it.
Good fortune and an afterlife of peace. At this time, only 23 Babylonian bodies have been recovered, which leads...
Oh, so that was Stone. Oh, I gotcha. That was Stone with his microwave meal. Was that his wife? Oh. What the fuck was that? I just muted the thing. There we go. It's your fault. You knew. And this looks like Asmodeus in the corner. You knew. Did he know his wife was in a cult? Is that what that means? Back the fuck up. No fucking thank you. Jesus Christ.
Christine.
Nope. Jack in the Box, bitch. I'm so grateful I turned down my headphones for that. What the oh, that was the TV. Okay, I was like, what the fuck was that? And that's it for now. That is the entirety of Oregon Anomaly so far. 100% honest with you, digging it a lot more than I thought I would. I honestly thought it was just going to be like a small little series that, for whatever reason, you know, was just kind of your basic analog horror run-of-the-mill type deal. But no, it's got a plot line. It's only 4, 5, 6 episodes in, and it already has like a main story. It has a main character that you can follow. It's got the antagonist. Everything's kind of like spelled out for you. But it's not like overbearing, beating you over the head with clues. It's very, very well done. The Oregon Anomaly, you have my attention. I will look forward to more from you. This was very, very well done. And there's no, like, over-the-top gore. There's no erratic jump scares. It's just, it's the type of scares that you like to see in projects like this. I will 100% be keeping an eye out for this. Also, this part with the... Oh, this is Pretty Face, Pretty Eyes. I'm going to listen to the original soundtrack here for a second. You're welcome, man. Like, this is absolutely wonderful stuff. You've got a really special project going on. If this ad would pass, I could listen to the... Plus, like, killer soundtrack. Do you make this music yourself, or is this, like... Also, if this is, like, the full 360 of Asmodeus, there has never been a cuter villain in analog horror. Maybe except for Smilo, but that's close contingent. Close contest. You're so back. Absolutely. I am looking forward to more. I just made this song. You just made this? Dude, like, you make your own analog horror stuff, you do all those really cool visuals, you draw the sketch art, and you also make the 3D art and music for this? This is the first song I've ever written, and in like 15 minutes. I made this scrumptious model. Tell you one thing, it is scrumptious. Another thing, I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and you're probably gonna see my playlist when I do this. Hold on, let me go ahead and save video to absolute bangers. It's going right in there with that song from Piggy Soda when they uploaded their Dog Nightmares music video. That's what Asmodeus looks like. There has never been a cuter villain in analog horror. If this is Asmodeus, like, fully. Yeah, Iron made this scrumptious model. Iron, this is fantastic. Let's go, yeah. Absolutely wonderful stuff. This is definitely an analog series that I'm going to be checking out, and we'll definitely do a video on. I'll probably just honestly use this and kind of do a video like I did for my Smilo company video. This is wonderful. This whole series is super special. and I will 100% be keeping an eye out for more. Fantastic job. All right, so that brings us to our final analog horror of the night, Nuclear Nightmares. Updated 2 days ago. This is the longest video series that we're going to watch tonight. Maybe? Oh, full season 1. So I can just watch this then. I appreciate it. There isn't much coverage of the series. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to make this YouTube channel, was because I wanted to shine light on like lesser creators and all that. Like you see big creators all the time, like Nightmine and Wendigoon, shine light on these big projects like Dog Nightmares or Mandela Catalog or Monument Mythos, stuff like that. It's series like these that I think kind of get lost in all the hype of the bigger ones. This kind of any sort of small analog horror series kind of gets like lumped into one pile. The movie Hereditary inspired me a lot. Honestly, you can kind of tell, like with the face of Christine at the end, it kind of reminds me of like the grandma. It's very, very well done, and a great movie to take inspiration from. So chat, should we just watch episodes 1, 2, and 3, or should we just straight up watch full season 1? Because that also involves this one too, I guess. I'm a bit curious. Was there any particular reason you chose Asmodeus as the leader? Or no? We could probably just straight up put on full season 1 and then kind of go from there. Nuclear Nightmare is already looking like it's going to be like an alien invasion type deal. Honestly, I might just watch the full season 1. Yeah, let's do that. Also, Oregon Anomaly, I don't remember where I found your video. Did you submit it to the Nightmine Index? Because that may have been where I found it. Every now and then I just like to peruse through there and kind of just find ones that get skimmed over or ones made by small creators. Stop it. I'm trying to deal with YouTube's bullshit.
The government would like to inform the public of a new fungus disease spreading like fire. It is known as uranium fungus.
Okay, why the fuck is
uranium
there we
fungus
go.
is caused when a human accidentally eats or consumes uranium, either as a liquid or a solid.
Alright, hold on. We're just gonna exit out of here and try it again. I don't know what the fuck just happened with my YouTube. It froze. I might have... Yeah, because I think that's where I found it. Because like I said, I like to skim through there every now and then and try to find like smaller creations that kind of get swept under the rug. That's how I found one that I'm honestly not... I don't know what's going on there. Your Nightmare. That's how I found one that I'm not really a huge fan of. But at the same time, it's this one, 4 of a kind. It's a cool concept. It's not one that really got my attention all that much. But it's one that I do plan on making a video on. But that's like where I got this. That's where I got AI Builds, which was a video I made. Just stuff like that. So if you put it on there, that's probably where I found out what it was. Okay, so we're just going to straight up... This freaks me out. But we're just going to straight up watch the full season 1 instead of going episode by episode. No, stop it. There we go, full season 1. Contra Croc Butter. I am very tipsy right now. just as a heads up. I've had 3 mixed drinks all over the span of, how long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half? Yeah, 3 mixed drinks over the course of an hour and a half. Watching horror stuff. What a way to spend a night off. Alright, so this one is called Nuclear Nightmares. It's by Krusty Lobster. I literally just discovered it today while I was scrolling through analog horror stuff with the least amount of views. It seems interesting. Like I said, like you can probably tell from the thumbnail, the thumbnail with the house and the elongated people kind of caught my eye a bit. So let's see what it has to offer. Homeland Security.
The government would like to inform the public of a new fungus disease.
Okay, so first and foremost, one of the problems that I have with analog horror, as much as I love the genre, and as much as I love to critique it, there is a problem when it comes to using text-to-speech, for me personally. And I will show you what that problem is. That problem is that I am also a fan of Lego Bionicle from way back when I was a kid. And even still today, I have one on my desk right now. There's a series called, if I could spell, from a creator called Suddenly Oranges, who has done a series called, what is it? It's 100%, it is Bionicle. I just don't remember what it's called. Reviving Bionicle. And it's a comedy puppeteering these Bionicle characters.
Are you completely sure about this?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
every single one of them uses the text-to-speech. So anytime I hear text-to-speech in analog horror, these little motherfuckers pop in my head. And I can never, ever, ever take it seriously. It's part of the reason why Kinetopet, the analog, not even really analog horror, but like the virus companion internet game on Steam, I can't play it and take it seriously because all I hear is stuff like this.
You have second thoughts.
Look, YouTube is full of idiots that hurt themselves and get famous. Think of the thousands of views, millions, maybe
Right.
billions.
Fine.
That's all I can picture is just Onuamata whenever I see Kinetopet. Let's just close out of that. But like this text-to-speech voice is used by one of the main characters who actually has logic and reason to them. And it's really funny to hear used in projects because I just picture that character just making like government announcements or whatever. It's kind of hindered my analog horror experiences, if I'm being honest.
Spreading like fire is known as uranium fungus.
Okay, let's start over. So, some sort of fungus, government announcement, PSA, by the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA.
The government would like to inform the public of a new fungus disease spreading like fire is known as uranium fungus.
Okay, can I turn on like... Oh, they're auto-generated, okay. Uranium fungus.
Uranium fungus is caused when a human accidentally eats or consumes uranium, either as a liquid or a solid. Symptoms of uranium fungus may be oculi 2 in facie argent.
Alright, well that's something we automatically need to decode, right? Google Translate to the rescue. I don't know what language this is, but we'll figure it out. OCULI. Might help if I actually type correctly. TUI. Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. Your eyes burn your face. Alright, cool. So it hurts your eyes. Your eyes burn.
If your loved one has been infected with uranium fungus, then it is too late. Stay inside any shelter that does not have any infected individuals in it. Make no noise.
I just didn't realize that I didn't check any of the description for organ anomaly.
Turn off all cellular phones.
What the fuck is going on with my computer? Like, it's not pausing anything. It's not
large amounts
clicking.
of sounds are dedicated at it. They have long,
Slender
sharp
Man?
black claws and can travel at speeds of up to 45 to 78 miles per hour.
What the fuck is happening
This
with my
makes
computer?
them one of the most dangerous animals on the globe.
Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the train going by. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my computer. It's really kind of like pissing me off a bit. Playlist, Nuclear Nightmares. Let's try this again for like the third time. Full season 1. We get a government warning that people are being infected by the fungus, either by eating apples or drinking wine that has uranium in it. Where were we at? We were like here-ish, right? And it causes your eyes to burn. Oh no, we were behind
Stay
that.
inside any shelter.
So if you or loved ones are affected, then it's too late. You're supposed to hide.
That does not have any infected individuals in it.
Oh, hold on. Did that just tell you, like, you can't hide?
Individuals in it.
Yeah, it looks like a Slender Man type thing. Can get you anyways, even if you hide inside your home.
To stay safe, always have a gun at all times. Turn off all cellular phones.
I like how the symbol for cellular phones was literally just like a fucking car boombox speaker. Ready for this?
Always have a gun at all times. Turn off all cellular phones.
That's just like a straight up stereo speaker. I don't know if why that counts as a cell phone.
The infected ones show no aggression unless large amounts of sounds are dedicated at it. They have long, sharp black claws and can travel at speeds of up to 45 to 78 miles per hour.
So they just... So it gives them claws. Wait, so if you... Okay. I'm probably too tipsy to figure this out right now. Hold on. I think I'm more buzzed than tipsy. So if you ingest uranium, the uranium fungus, either by eating it or by drinking it, you turn into an infected, and you get elongated proportions. And it gives you black claws, and you're able to run as fast as a fucking car. Oh, why is it muted?
And can travel at speeds of up to 45 to 78 miles per hour. This makes them one of the most dangerous animals on the globe.
So they're not even considered people anymore, they're just animals.
There is suspected to be 800,000 uranium anomalies in the world, most of them being in Canada and Alaska. A lot of people do not know what uranium is. Uranium is a toxic material that powers most of the nuclear bombs and nukes in the world, making it rare and somewhat radioactive.
Somewhat radioactive?
If you see the anomaly chasing just...
If you see an anomaly chasing you, just run. Okay. So... Can you kill them with a gun, though? Because, like, if you're carrying a gun, and this is a full-on thing, right? I live in the U.S., right? So people just carry fucking guns for no reason walking down the road. If I'm walking down the road with my assault rifle that I have a concealed carry permit for that I stuff up my sweatshirt, can I just, like, take out one of these infected if it starts chasing me? Or am I just fucked?
D96.
I guess we'll find out.
Decided to record the patient's face since this will show more difference.
Day 1. Alright, my guy needs to put a flash on his...
No change.
On his photo lens.
Change. The patient has been acting normally, but abnormal black spikes have appeared on the skin. January 20, 1996. He is different.
Was there supposed to be a... Oh, yep, that's 100% different, alright? Look at that gorgeous face. Honestly, those eyes remind me of Darwin from Amazing World of Gumball. But, yeah, I'd say that's pretty different.
His face is thorny.
I'd say it's a bit more than just thorny. It's a bit elongated. He stole his own skin. He laughed at his skin. He ate his skin. Yum. I'm expecting like a jump scare any second now, so I'm just gonna turn that down. Oh, there's actually dialogue. Hold on. I turned my headphones all the way down just to like prevent a jump scare, and there's dialogue that I'm missing. Oh, so it's saying repeatedly he peeled off his skin. Yum. That face though, I am not a fan of that face. Sorry, I missed that because I will never fail. I am not a fan of this already. Like, just it makes me uncomfortable. And I know that, like, oh, it's just cool editing techniques. I'm too buzzed for that shit, man. That actually made me uncomfortable. I will never fail. Sorry, I was moving, like, further away from my mic. To break the bonds of humanity. Fucking Alolan Executor over here. Okay, so this is pretty alright so far, right? I'm a little buzzed, so I'm trying to make myself feel better by making stupid jokes. But this is actually pretty alright so far. I'm into it. I'm a little confused as to how things happen, but things are happening, and they're kind of wigging me out a little bit, so it's doing its job right. I did not see what that picture was. I want to see if this was something that I could see. Yeah, I literally can't tell what this is at all, so it's fine.
No sightings of your alien creatures have been spotted around the globe states in any mango noise.
My home. Hold on. These clips are, these images are going by way too fast. The Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. The UAPTF. Aerial Phenomena Task Force. So that's like for UFOs and shit, I would assume. Anomaly reports. 3 million uranium creatures have been spotted. That is a huge jump from like the 800,000 something. 2 have been captured by the and contained by the FBI. Here is an example of a report. Here is Tommy. Tommy's gonna get fucked over here in just a minute. After Tommy saw an anomaly, he was sent to the hospital. He drew a picture. Tommy drew this. Bum. No, Bonnie? Anna, did you let one rip again? Anna, did you fart? Don't look at me that way. Just because I caught you. You did too. People are still unsure why people are eating uranium. I'm also unsure about that. Like, that seems like something that you wouldn't want to do. But the government will try to find the answer one day. Not today. Not in the immediate future. Not while this crisis is going on. One day. Maybe someday soon. Just not today. Oh, is this like fucking Chernobyl shit? Oh, that's unfortunate. Made by Krusty Lobster. Okay. So before we continue, I'm actively falling asleep. No fault to Krusty Lobster. I'm just so fucking tired. I have been up since 4:30 this morning, and it is 12:17 the next morning. Chat, I haven't seen you guys going fairly quickly. Do we want to finish this tonight and go until I fall asleep? Or do we feel like pausing it here and we'll do it the next live stream? Because we're only 5 minutes into the first episode. Glowing rocks are forbidden Jolly Ranchers. That's how I feel about it, yeah. Like, the forbidden gummies, the forbidden candy, just don't eat it. It'll turn you into some kind of spiky black monster that contorts your face. And makes you run as fast as a fucking semi. Give me uranium right now, angry face. Alright. So chat, I'm going to leave it up to you. I don't know how many of you are still here. Do we finish this tonight? I'm like actively dozing, and I don't want to fall asleep during this because this seems like it has potential to be really cool. And there's a lot of episodes that pick up after this. Because technically we're like here right now. Because this is like the full season put together. Technically we're here. And this video will include all of these. And then we have... What the fuck was that? I'm losing my fucking mind. But then we have this full season, which is all of these videos here. And then we just have 1, 2, 3 videos left. I'm fucking falling asleep. So, I'll leave it up to you guys. I don't know how to put a poll in chat. I don't know if that's a thing that you can do. I don't know how that works. But if you guys want me to continue, I will do my best until I fall asleep at my fucking desk. Liquid Garnet says sleep. We will wait. I fucking just might, honestly. How are we doing for time? What are we at right now? We're at almost 2 hours worth of stream. I don't know what the... Oh, that's a song by Charlie. Okay. I wonder where we're at for the live stream. I don't know if I can see it from here. Yeah, get some good rest. Yeah, I think we're going to call it here. And my next live stream will 100% be Nuclear Nightmare. I'm fairly certain Krusty Lobster isn't watching, but on the off chance that you are, I do apologize. I'm actively dozing, and I want to give your series my full attention. So, in that aspect, and with that in mind, I am going to log off. Oh, great. Now my whole feed is just filled with stuff like this. Thank you for checking my stuff out. Of course, Oregon Anomaly, like I said, I've had your stuff in a notebook for like the past 6 to 8 months. And I was going to just straight up do a regular breakdown analysis about it, but I thought it would be fun to kind of include it in this little live stream that we had going on. I really enjoyed your stuff. I will 100% still be making a breakdown video about it, because I do have some thoughts and some theorizing that needs to be put into words, and I just can't put them into words right now because I'm buzzed out of my mind a little bit. But as far as everything else goes, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I've had a lot of fun doing these live streams, and they are such a nice break from trying to, like, I don't know, sit down for hours and just edit constantly. They're a nice break. So, and I think this is exactly what I needed. So, thank you guys for joining the live stream. I will probably do a live stream whenever my next day off is. I think it's Sunday night. I might do one. Or Saturday night, rather, because Sunday is my next day off. Holy shit. Ugh. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever it is you guys do. And I will see you all next time in the next live stream. And I'll post it in my community tab a couple hours before I go live. So, have a good night. Thank you guys so much. And get some sleep. Stay hydrated. Don't be like me.